Hello gamers. So this video is going to be a bit different today from the other gameplay videos I've been uploading because I'm going to watch a game I played about 5 or 6 hours ago on my stream, and I'm going to mute this and commentate over the game on why I did certain things, my thought process, etc. So it's going to be an educational video. And the reason why I picked this game is because it's versus a Lost Vikings and on Towers of Doom, which is one of Vikings' best maps, IMO, and probably the most common pick that people will pick Vikings, or one of the most common. And I've noticed that people struggle to punish them properly or just understand how to play versus them, I guess, in general. And it's not like this is like a perfect versus Vikings game or anything, but I thought it was a pretty good game and the most recent game I played, and I think it will be pretty useful. And this is the first time I've ever done a video like this, and also going to be a super raw take. And no cuts, just straight me watching it for the first time since I played it. Sorry. And it's going to be mega scuffed, but also probably pretty helpful for some people. So here we freaking go. Also, we'll look at the players first. I'm playing Junkrat. We got the god of Brightwing Missy, Brightwing LOL. Down, down, bad. I forget who this guy is. Or maybe I know, but I won't say. We got Orb, and I think this is Chaotic. For those of you that play NA HOTS. We got Simplicity, Tiger JK, Explanacion, if that's how you say his name, I have no idea. Mr. 30k himself, the Legend Legacy, Ellie Matt, and literally the best Vikings player on the server in Shiggity DPS2. So here we go. I'm probably going to skip through like this on boring things. Nice buffering, well played. Well played, internet. Here's me flaming Shig, so that's a good start to the game. Flame the opponent, give your team confidence, alright? I also can't spell, so that's cool. Alright, so our Zeratil's AFK, we're pinging him. Also, it's kind of a be careful when you have an AFK, be aware that you have an AFK. It's important. Happens every so often. It's just whatever. Just be aware you have an AFK. Try not to fight at level 1 because you're obviously at a huge disadvantage, even if they have Vikings. So try and get this out of the way. So we're just going to clear the mid wave first. Good. We have Prio. And so what do I do from here? I think I go top. Alright, so the reason I'm going top is I'm already looking to early punish the Vikings. And my other 3 heroes this entire game are never going to have to come mid. They just have to sit bottom the whole game. Me and Zeratil will handle the Vikings. The big thing when you play versus Vikings is that once you kill one, you kind of get them into this cycle of like hell. So like, let's imagine Olaf and Balog are top and Eric is mid. If I ever kill Eric mid, one of those have to come down mid if their teammate isn't going to cover for them. And now their top lane is weakened and their middle lane is weakened. Not that one of those is weaker than Eric, but Eric is just so much better at escaping and just like solo soaking. And then you like kind of get them confused and like in a situation where it's really hard for them to what's the word? I don't know. It's hard for them to play properly. Also, another thing is like when you're playing like this, I don't know if you do that this game specifically, but if you notice your Zeratil is attacking a Viking, they're probably going to be focused on defending the Viking, so you can go to the other lane and also just like focus down that Viking. That's something that like just like a pincer attack at the same time. Really punishing for most Vikings players. Like, I'm not gonna like people that play Vikings, unless you're like Hasu or Turk or someone insane, they like most of the time just kind of let their Vikings die, especially if they're under multiple pressure points. And also, another thing when you play versus Vikings is all Vikings players over micro the Eric by like a gazillion. So that's like, if you're ganking one, that's the one they pay attention to the most. Like, it's just, it is what it is. People just like being annoying with Eric, so they micro that one the most by far. So it's probably like the hardest one to gank, even though it's the squishiest, because it is the fastest and the one that people pay attention to the most. So, I mean, we're not going to keep that in mind here because we already played this game, but something for you to keep in mind for yourself. So, we're going to clear this wave hyper aggressively, which doesn't really do all that much, but we're going to rotate mid and we're going to have pry on mid. I tell my team to go bottom. So camp is spawning. Sarah asks where I want him. I tell him slaying Vikings, pink top. So I go to do this camp early, right as it spawns. This is a little bit risky because my teammates are pushed to the wall, but enemy team doesn't actually know where I am on the map right now since they're just kind of aiming bottom. So they're probably not going to come here. I should have... Oh wait, my trap's on cooldown. Do I put a trap here to be safe? Okay, I do. So when you're clearing this as Junkrat, you want to stack this like this. So you clear it turbo fast. Get that done. I probably go mid because my Zeratil's top. Turbo clear this. I notice enemy team is still stacked bottom here. My team is doing a good job right now. They're not dying at all. So that's like literally perfect. Right here I do something pretty risky. But I ping my Zeratil down so we can kind of invade this because they have Vikings, and if Zeratil gets here, it's 5v4. The only thing we have to worry about right now is basically just getting tossed over the wall by Garrosh. Like, as long as someone's squishy, so not Muradin isn't standing on this side, we get this camp for free. Zeratil's close enough that he can come. I'm ready on top of this. Li Ming is level 3. Li Ming's weak at this level. Cassia is, not that great at this level either. I think Myrna got tossed there, right? Toss on cooldown, we get this camp for free. Good, perfect. We're already like way ahead on the camps and just macro-wise in general. Me turbo clearing the mid also helped a lot there because it allowed Zeratil to just skip the creep wave if they actually contested. And we're just fighting here. I hit a good follow-up mine. I think this guy dies. Good. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, I'm feeling myself. My Muradin dies. Just so much cringe. Alright, so here I messed up. When you play versus Vikings, they get a ping when they actually take damage. Alright, you're gonna see these rewinds probably a lot. So if I just walked up here and cast my W, I'd probably kill this Eric. But I cast a Q first and it pings Chig, so he micros his Eric back. But you probably wouldn't have noticed if I didn't do that. So if I just walked up and hit W, I'd probably kill this Eric for free. So I messed up there. So we're just going to push this down a little bit. Did I mess up there and not cast my nade? Let me see. Yikes, this is cringe. So I have my crit nade and I don't cast it. I should at least cast it into the wall because the crit nade does bonus 125 or 120, whatever it is, bonus damage, and it works on the walls. So that was kind of cringe. But altars are spawning. So here, I think I can test the top left. And the reason why I do that and not go bottom is because number one, I want to secure the top right because Eric, if he's here, he's literally just going to stall the Zeratil forever. So eventually someone's going to have to come up and help him anyways. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. And then I'm going to evaluate the situation bottom to decide what I want to do. So my Zeratil didn't even stall that, right? She just got off the cap. Where did Zeratil stall that? Let me see. Jig literally just got off the cap. Okay, that was like griefing. So I see that. He kills the Baylog. And at this point, I know there's 4 bottom. Usually I hate contesting top left, but when you're versus Vikings and you have like Zeratil's really good at just hitting the Vikings. In this position I'm in, this is just like super good to contest this. We don't have to get bottom at all. We can just get this, and we're still going to 2-for-1 this. We get the free Eric kill. And I believe we get this too. So at this point, Vikings are already so punished. And we're already up 2 altars. I don't know what level 7 I wanted to go. I just went Trickster because I'm stacks. So here I'm gonna help my Zeratul out a bit, hyper clear top, because my hero is just insane at clearing waves. I believe I do pumpkins here. Which, kind of griefing, honestly, because my pumpkins are up, but I don't know. That's just so far, I said fuck it. Sorry, fudge it. Sorry, children. I mean, this character kills us so fast. It's pretty disgusting. Enemy team still aiming bottom. They didn't steal our thing. I'm gonna hyper clear another wave here. Shig just... Shig's not reacting. Okay, I think Shig is fighting the Zeratul mid right here, which is exactly what I was talking about. He's not going to be paying attention to his off one. I mean, I boop for the runaway to try and last it, and I believe he's fighting the Zeratul mid, so it ends up as him dying there, and that's what I was talking about when I mentioned the pincer. Kind of forgot that happened. Okay, my Zeratul died mid. That was, you know, pretty expected. Like, Olaf and Eric versus Zeratul. I think the Zeratul loses that like every time. So the pumps are still up, and if Zeratul was alive, he would go up here and I'd do the pumps, but he's not, so I'm just going to cover for him to make sure we don't fall behind on XP. I mean, my hero's obviously insane at soaking, so just going to do that. My team is doing a great job, by the way, bottom, not dying. They had that one early death, but yeah, that's what I was talking about when I talked about the Eric. I cast my Q from forward, he's just not microwing, but it does. That's what I was talking about when I said I'll just cast a W without hitting the Viking, because generally they don't react to just vision, they usually react to damage. So let's see here. We have a good flank here. Just waiting for the stun. I'm a little bit in danger, but I didn't poop away because I got Z'd. And then this comes out. I believe this cancel was way too early, by the way. Way too early, but I think we kill Tiger. Good. We probably should have got 2 or 3 kills here. We definitely didn't play this optimally. The VP release was a bit too early, but whatever. We still got value here. And the tower's up, so we're gonna get that. Garrosh is dead, so we get this invade. Sorry, I'm skipping forward a little bit because who wants to watch a cap? Super good by my team. Here's another thing when you're playing Junkrat. I mean, this is like obvious, but if you're gonna miss all your nades and you're only gonna hit one, hit your 4th nade. So the 4th nade just trucks. Look at that, just 416 damage. Like, always be precise with that nade if you can. Or like, a lot of the time, I don't even think I aimed this at the hero. I think I aimed it into the building because I knew it would hit the hero. I do that a lot as well. Maybe that one aimed at the hero. But like, let's say Cassie was here. I don't try to direct hit the Cassie. I'll just aim it into the building and it splashes on him because it explodes when it hits in terrain. That's something I do a lot. I'm going to skip forward a bit. Soaking mid. My Zeratul died to boat Vikings. Okay. Like I said, Shig is the best Vikings, I don't know, on the history of Earth. Big Riptire. Then I need to boop away there. Let me see. Let me see if I messed this up. I don't want to get waves, so I have to make sure to cast this in time. Did a lot of damage. I didn't really need to boop away, but better safe than sorry. Big Doomga. Double altars are spawning. This guy is just waiting to die. So I get my boop now, which makes my mobility just absolutely just batshit. Sorry. Bat, I don't know. It's bat crazy. I'm gonna do these pumps again, because punish Vikings, push the lanes. Ask my Zera not to die anymore, because dying solo to Shig is just not within the realms of normal calculation. Not an expected mistake. We got mid here. I'm going to just shove this in because eventually we'd like to aim for 6 cap, of course. Then I'm out. I'm gonna grab the soak mid, probably. I didn't. Okay. Oh. The altar's up and my Zeratul died again, so I'm coming to the fight. Giving him the shield is really annoying, but I'm gonna chase him. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna riptire him to make sure he dies. But at this point, I'm just staying away to avoid the W. Missy takes care of him, sprays him, you know, disposed of. At this point, we have a pretty big lead. Kind of pretty easy to close it out from here as long as we don't do something dumb. Even though it's versus Vikings, we have so much mobility and just like counter Vikings. I like counter Vikings, but like Zeratul's really annoying for Vikings, and my hero can just like jump over walls and immediately soak like this. It's just kind of insane. And get me away from there. Do not kill me, Legacy, whatever you do. Please no. No more pain. Okay, we get this. So the top is 1 HP right now. And we have bottom where when you play this map and you have control of this, like you just hold this forever. And it's just so hard for enemy team to come back. Disgusting Riptire. So much damage. I should have got more kills here. I missed Qs on the Vikings, but whatever. Not too much going on. Our Zeratul capped the top. We're gonna go mid and soak. Our Mer's jumping over mid. I mean, we're up, you know, a bunch, and his towers kind of just sit here and wait. Our Zeratul's made it here. 4-man VP. Or, you know, whatever. Everything explodes at once. Alright, let's watch it again. I'm gonna watch this in slow-mo. Is all 5 dead? Nah, it's kind of entertaining. And I forgot that happened. Me and Tiger are doing a dance off. Yep. I'm being pinged, so I'm clearly winning. Give me my stacks, Tiger. I'm booping mid to defend mid, and pretty sure we just win from here. So, I mean, this game was like kind of a stomp, but a lot of what we did early game made this a stomp. Like contesting the Viking, punishing all the pumpkins. Like we got all 3 pumpkins in the game, right? Like we had good rotation down for team fight. I mean, look at this. I wasn't even the offlaner and I almost had as much soak as Vikings. And I was almost 2nd damage. And I was literally 100% kill participation, so. This is like kind of what you want to do versus Vikings. Just kind of try and punish them in both the lanes at the same time. Push your advantages where you can. You have 5 heroes, I have 4. Yeah, maybe not the best video, but I thought it was an interesting video. And also, first video of this kind, so I'm sure in the future we'll find some better videos like this. But, yeah, that's all I really got. I don't know. Hopefully people found this to be interesting or helpful. Kind of similar to what I do in my stream where I go into a game and VOD review, but this game had no, like, insanely pivotal moments where, like, I'm malding out of my mind because something didn't happen, or, like, insane late game coin flip team fight, but I thought the early game was fairly interesting. Just to learn what to do versus Vikings and on towers, because very common Vikings map. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm out. Peace. Wait, hold on, guys, I'm back. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow the Twitch channel down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Peace.